How was your last weekend? Was it a Daytona 500 or a Disney World weekend? Well, ours was, and it was absolutely humbling and super exciting, and we want to tell you all about it, and we cannot wait to share the experience with you. This past weekend was the Daytona 500, the 75th running of the Daytona 500, and once again, I had the unbelievable pleasure to go with Pit Boss to the Daytona 500 for this historic event, and it was absolutely incredible. All the while, Brett, who unfortunately did not get to meet up with us, was stuck working at Disney World's Animal Kingdom and Epcot. We have a little bit of footage from there that I can't wait to show you. We also really wanted to share this experience with you. I captured as much footage as I could. Since Brett was unable to go this year, I did actually get to take my family, my wife, and two of my kids came with me on day one. Kenzie and Cannon came on Saturday. We went and enjoyed the Xfinity series, but also all of the fun events that they have at the Daytona International Speedway on this weekend before the race. And so we just kind of wanted to dig in and show you, and then I'll tell you about Brett's weekend, or I'll let Brett tell you about his weekend, and then finally how it was with a who's who star-studded event at the Daytona 500. Like I said, we are totally humbled that Pit Boss offered for us to be able to go and spend this time with them. Last year, it was a little bit more formal. We went and did a little bit of cooking, a little bit of demonstrating, which was an absolute blast. I would love to do more of that. This year they just said, just come be here at the festivities. Fortunately, we did get to meet up with one of our favorite people at Pit Boss, Barrett, and I have to shout out Barrett. So excited to got to meet up with him. But first things first, we had to arrive at the venue. And fortunately for me, Daytona is only about an hour and 15 minutes away, an hour and a half away. And so we loaded up the car and we headed out there. And then once we got onto the property, it is unbelievable. There's activity after activity. There is food, there is sodas, there are activities, there are prizes. There's so much to be won, and my kids absolutely ate it up. As we work our way around, we know right where the Pit Boss booth is, and we had a little bit of ways to get there, and that was a-okay because Kenzie and Cannon stopped for some pictures. We love this old Volkswagen bus. Just let the kids really enjoy and take it all in. And then of course, as we're on our way, we were so lucky we found the Coca-Cola booth, and of course they were handing out these 7.5 ounce cans of Coca-Cola and Coca-Cola Zero. Absolutely love this. Nice and refreshing on a day like this. We did find the Pit Boss booth and saw so many of the goodies, including some of their new goodies, including the all-new 3-burner tabletop, and this is the rolled steel. If you can see, it's looking a little bit like the Ultimate. We may have some new goodies to show here on the channel. That was super exciting. Good to see that, and of course, good to bump into some old friends, some new friends at the Pit Boss station, and we were really lucky. Barrett was able to take us on into the infield, which is where the action is. And what's really fun is as we got in and started looking around and seeing everything on the inside and showing our kids how much fun it is being on the infield, the intent was to go and look at the cars in the garage. We got there a little bit late, so the cars were actually already out on the track, which was really cool. So we didn't know we'd be able to go out onto the infield, onto the grass, where my kids absolutely loved it. We were super excited. Did get some footage of some of the racers, some of my favorites. Ross Chastain, it was really good to see him. Of course, all I could do was snap this one picture as he had already passed. Not that I looked like a creeper or anything, but super exciting. And then this race footage, listen, this will automatically make you a fan, and it did of my kids. Just listen.
On behalf of the nation's big farmers and ranchers, I welcome you to the famous What's for Dinner 300. And eat some beef and drink some milk today. Start your
listen, we had a jam-packed day of fun, and we couldn't wait for day 2. But before we get to day 2, let's head over and see what Brett's weekend was like. Hey, it's Brett from the WALTWINS, and I am actually here at Walt Disney World's Animal Kingdom. I know Adam is over at Daytona 500. You're probably seeing all the stuff that he's got going on. Thank you so much to Pit Boss for that, and thanks to Walt Disney World for having us over here. I'm actually here for work with my radio station, so we are here. Oh yeah, there we go, KISS 105. If you ever want to tune in, you can get into an app, and you can listen if you'd like. So we're out here taking in all the things that they are celebrating soulfully here at Walt Disney World. So we're here at Animal Kingdom now. We're about to take the safari, and then we're going to go to Disney Springs. We're going to dine, we're going to shop, and then we're staying at Coronado Springs, and then tomorrow we're going to be at Epcot. So I'm going to keep checking in, so I hope you enjoy this. You can't really trust this sign right here. It sounds a little sketch to me. I'm just saying, are those the real times or are they sketch times? And we're going to find out. Right. This is what's sketchy. We're about to sketch up in here. I'm excited. All right, so by sketch, this is what they meant. We actually got to draw this in the animation studios with one of their professional artists that work on the movies. And this is Khan, of course, from the Jungle Book. It's very cool. And so it looks like I can draw. I'll stick to cooking, though. All right, here's the hotel. We've packed up, put our bags in. This place is so freaking nice. It's the Coronado Springs. Our room is right there. 8th floor, right there. I can see, I know where it is. But we're wrapping it up. He's one of the guys here with us. Yes. Now we're waiting for actually my sales manager to come down, Sterling. He's been hanging with us, and then we're gonna hop on the bus and take it over to Epcot. So more from Epcot right now. All right, we're on the bus and getting ready to head to Epcot. So here it's a packed bus, by the way. So here's Sherry's daughter was messing with my beard, so getting it back together is quite a chore. There we go. I love it. Here we go. Epcot next.
What's up? What's up?
Hi.
11:25. All right, we're here at Epcot. As you can see, we got the big ball behind me. This thing, every time I come here, I forget how big it is. It is huge, and well, like I said, we just got here. We're hungry. We're gonna go eat, and so let's go. Here we go. Thank you for coming to Epcot. I gotta learn some of these skills right here. Yeah! Right. Japanese water. Okay, no. And choo choo. Choo choo. Oh man. I almost forgot to get a picture or video of my food. There it is. Chicken, rice, udon noodles, and the shrimp is devoured. Because yum yum sauce, oh my god, delicious ginger sauce. 10 out of 10 would recommend this one. Real quick, we're here at Epcot. We're eating at the Japanese steakhouse where I'm getting some pointers here from Prince. And Daniel actually recognized me, and he knew that I was Brett too. So we just want to come say, hey, Danny, what's up? Say hey to everybody. Hey guys, everybody. How awesome is that? I appreciate it. Now, like I said, I wish we could have gotten more footage. Brett was super busy actually the whole time he was there. While they were able to ride some of the rides, his work schedule was almost back to back, so he couldn't quite get in there. Of course, Disney is always packed, so Animal Kingdom and Epcot were exciting, and of course, so excited that we got to meet a new fan, a new friend, Daniel. Shout out to you, Daniel. Thanks for hooking up with Brett and saying something. I also had an experience, unfortunately, didn't catch it on film. I met Dave and Steve, who came out to the field to when we were on the infield during the right before the Xfinity race. They came up, we got to shake hands, take some pictures, and that's always an honor. We always love when people come up to us and say, hey, it's never a bother. So if you see us, make sure to say something because we do love it. But day 2 was, if you can say, more incredible because the whole thing is so exciting. This time though, I had Griffin and Parker along with Kenzie, Cannon, and of course Jen, my wife, was there, and it was so fun. And I think what was just as fun as anything was seeing the reaction for my kiddos, which, by the way, are all huge Joey Logano fans now, thanks to Disney's Lab Rats, where he was on. They all knew him, and so for them it was starstruck. They were starstruck to get to see him so close up and get ready to race. The coolest thing is while we were out and about, walking around, out and about, seeing all, again, the sights and sounds. Man, how many times am I gonna say that? You know, I had to go up and get my free fries from the McDonald's station, and by the way, the Bubba Wallace car, like him or not, he's got a beautiful car, part of that 2311 team. That car is beautiful, but man, these fries were fantastic. And of course I had to crush Griffin in the reflex game, but don't worry, he got the prize, he got his gecko. And again, that's what was so fun. If you go to the Daytona 500, and even if you don't go to the race, there's so much to do on the outside. We could have spent all day out there. In fact, I think my kids, my youngest kids especially, enjoyed that just as much as they did going inside and watching the race. But there's game after game, activity after activity. My kiddos won free t-shirts, hats, sunglasses, a deck of cards, actually, and little stuffed animals. It is all over there, and it is so fun. There's so many games and activities, but once again, we had to get to the infield. For us, this is such an iconic tradition now to be able to go down onto the infield, to walk up onto the track. And we got lucky. We even got to sign the track this year. Thank you, Kenzie, for getting our signature on there, getting the WALTWINS right there on the track at the Daytona 500. It looks beautiful. So that was amazing. And so, you know what? There's nothing more to, and of course, like I said, a star-studded event. You never know who you're going to see, aside from Pete Davidson. And, you know, we saw Joey Logano, and it was a who's who of racing. And also, of course, you got to get better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's. I know he's no longer Papa John, but the fans were yelling for Papa John anyway. And it was fun to just be that close to so many big names, I guess is the way we put it. But once again, there's nothing like the greatest sound and maybe the greatest call in all of sports, and that is the racer starting their engines.
The home of the brave.
Let's hear it. The Williams performance of our national anthem, along with the United States Air Force Thunderbirds for today's flight. And now it's time to fire the engines for the 75th season of NASCAR. It's the 65th running of the Daytona 500. Driver, start your engine!
There's really nothing more to add. Again, it was such a humbling event, so exciting. Thank you so much to Pit Boss, to Danson's, and to Barrett for just reaching out and offering us this opportunity once again. We love getting to come and do this and to share this with you. So much of what we do is our love of cooking, and that's why we're going to continue to share that love of cooking. That said, to get to also share some of the other things that we get to do, and we're so excited to be part of the Pit Boss family. The only thing that really could have made this all a little bit better was if Brett would have been here to enjoy it with us as well. Brett, next year for sure, we got to do this. And there's really nothing more to add. Like I said, the visuals all spoke for themselves. This was so incredible. In fact, getting this edit was about the toughest thing to do because I got so many little snippets of footage that we could and couldn't use. And thank you for waiting for the delayed upload, but so happy we get to come and do this. We really do love getting to share this with you. And if you enjoyed this, just to be able to get to see the sights and sounds, and man, if I say that one more time, holy cow, just to be able to get to enjoy the moments with us, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. As you know, if you have followed us, we also have 2 cookbooks. One is available right now, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook, that is available at Amazon or anywhere books are sold. So excited to have that one out. And also our book that is upcoming, Smash, what will be released in May. So make sure and pre-order that one as well. We're so excited for that and to share that with you. I got nothing else to add. It was an incredible event. I'm still almost like overwhelmed with the thoughts of how amazing it was. And with that, I bid you adieu. And don't forget to like and subscribe.